Hi there, Sagittarius. This is Yetta Pearl, and I welcome you to your reading. So, this is your general angel reading for the whole year of 2022, looking ahead to that. Okay, so we're going to do this in 4 sets, kind of. We'll do January, February, March first, and then the rest will follow. Okay, let's see what your angels are projecting for you. Now, this is if your current energies stay kind of on the same track, right? And it's sort of a prediction, but it's more along the lines of guidance for you for what things are going to come up, and then you got a bit of a heads up. Sometimes it's how they want you, what perspective they want you to have when you're approaching things. Okay, so let's see. Wow. Oh, this is awesome. January, February, March. Let go of stress. It doesn't do you any good. Things are going to happen, beautiful things, and stress will not change that, better or worse. And it just feels like things are going your way. It's like all of a sudden things are it's probably not all of a sudden, but it kind of feels that way, that things are just flowing in your direction and it just feels good. So you can let go of that stress. There's there's always going to be little things to stress over, but truly it's you have a beautiful life. And I know, yeah, there's always more that you want and things like that, but your life is very beautiful, and you have the satisfaction of knowing that you have created that all by yourself. Of knowing that what you have thought about, you have created, that you're doing so well. That's how this feels. Okay, all right. It's worth waiting for. Something that you've been wanting for a long, long time is coming to you now, and it's been worth waiting for. And is it coming to you right now, or it's coming? Yeah, some are getting it now, some it's delayed a little bit. No big deal. It's been worth it. It's been worth it. It's joyful. It feels very like kind of finally this is here, but at the same time just like woohoo, this is here. All right? That's how this feels. It's worth it. Like you don't want to get something that's half ripe. It won't work then, right? So you just have to wait that little extra little bit, and then it's there for you. And yeah, just be thankful. Think about the people and the things you feel grateful for. Yeah. And this is what helps keep keep your mindset high, keep your vibration high, is by thinking with appreciation of everything that you have achieved and accomplished and created for yourself and for your family and for, everyone around you too, right? Like this is, just notice everything that's good, that's to be thankful for. And, keep noticing, right? Like, this is what continues to bring that good to you. If you sit there and your predominant thoughts are about lack and and about ick, when that's low vibration like that, then that's when you get more of that to be thinking about, right? To be contemplating. When your predominant thoughts and feelings, it's probably more to the point to say feelings, when your predominant feelings are thankful and noticing the bounty that is your life, then that's when more of that comes to you. Yeah. Okay. All right. And so that was January, February, March. So let's look at April, May, June. And let's see. These cards are just kind of dancing all over the place. little bit everywhere. Okay, so angels, let's use these cards to bring the best messages that we can possibly bring to our beautiful Sagittarius. And so now we have 2 cards out. We'll want one more. There it is. Okay, so raise your standards. Raise your standards. What you're expecting is less than what you can have and do. Yes. So set your sights a little higher. It'll be a little bit of a challenge, but the higher you set your sights, the better you get, like for behavior, for energy, for people around you, for results, all that kind of stuff. Set your standards higher because you can have more than what you're getting. And you deserve this. You can certainly have more than this. For example, if you're looking for a new job and you know that you need, this many hours at this much rate per hour at a minimum, well, hey, expect more than that. Expect $5 an hour more or something like that. Different kind of compensation, which ends up being more than you need, right? And just ask for that. Talk to your angels and say, okay, this is what I want, and I want more than that, and I want it to feel like this. I want to be happy to go there every day. I want amazing coworkers who will truly value me and help me bring myself even higher, help me learn things in an easy way. This is what I'm looking for. And then expect that. Keep your eyes peeled, see what shows up. Just be easy about it. And that is raising your standards. Okay, that's awesome. That's beautiful. Now, be honest with yourself. There's something here that you're kind of going, okay, I always kid myself and I say that I don't care too much about that other thing, when truly I care. And, this hurts me, or it's hard for me, or, whatever the case may be really honest with yourself. You don't need to talk about this a whole bunch with other people. That's not what your angels are saying. But be honest with yourself so that you understand what it is that drives you, I guess, is what they're getting at. So that you know what you need to change in order to actually achieve what you're looking for. Right? When you're deceiving yourself about something, then you can't possibly go get it. Right? So when you fully acknowledge what it is that you want, that you've been telling yourself lies about, that you've been deceiving yourself, then you can open it wide up and let the light in on that, and then it's a lot easier to just be with it. And truly, like it's something that you've been kind of scared to really face, but it's not a scary thing in the end. You discover, you learn that, okay, well, that was actually okay, right? It's all right to know this about myself. Yeah, okay. Because you're the main player, right? Yeah, there's people around you, of course, your closest people and your loved ones. They love you anyway. So, when you acknowledge who you are and what it is that you've been wanting, that you've been doing, that the things that have been driving you, then you can steer better. And that's what gets you progressing further, better, easier in your life. All right. And it helps you feel safe because then you know what's truly going on. Then you understand the whole picture, right? Archangel Michael is here too and saying that he is with you every step of the way and protecting you. You know, you do have to ask for protection, for a shield, for, a bubble, that kind of thing, whatever, however you do that, just asking for the protection. But you can feel totally safe in what you're doing. This feels almost like you're stepping forward, you're stepping into something unknown, which is a good thing. This is a bit of a shake-up for you, and they're saying it's about time. You've been getting kind of complacent. And so now, the first part of your year is letting go of stress and having, the things you've been waiting for and come to you. And now this part here is going within and expecting more, wanting more, right? And knowing yourself, being honest with yourself about how things affect you and how you feel about things and about whether you feel safe. And so here you can feel totally safe and protected all the time while you do your inner work. Yes, this is a really good year so far for you. Some changes for sure, but every good year has changes. I mean, if you had no changes, what a dull, boring existence that would be, right? Part of you kind of thinks, okay, well, that's comfortable, but it's really not. It's stagnant. It's stuck. It's like crazy glue on your ass, sticking you to the chair, is what it feels like. And it doesn't feel good at all. It feels like you denying yourself. Because ultimately, you want adventure. This is what part of the things that Sagittarius is really known for wanting adventure and going on adventure and experiencing new things. So when you sit there and you have gotten complacent a little bit and you've gotten a little too comfortable and, then this is almost denying your own true self, right? That's what this is all about, being honest with yourself. That you're saying that, no, you like it when you're comfortable. Okay, but you really want some adventure. You want some change. You want some difference. So being that for your own self, acknowledging that and feeling that and letting yourself be safe while you acknowledge that is a good thing. It's change, it's progress, it's shaking you up a little bit, getting comfortable being uncomfortable, right? And so this is perfect for you. You're going to, be a little surprised by it. It feels like that it will. You'll be a little surprised by how much you embrace it. Is how this feels. Okay, it's all good. Okay, and so now we're looking at July, August, and September. And we have the cards out here. Okay. Okay. Bodies of water. So do you live near a lake or a river or a stream or an ocean or, whatever kind of natural water that you can get to? Do that. Spend as much time this summer at the lake as you can, or at the ocean, whatever. That water, especially moving water, is so cleansing. Clears your energy field, and it introduces the negative ions, which really are uplifting. I know it sounds backwards, sounds opposite, but it's the negative ions that clear the air, the atmosphere, everything around you, and make it so that, have you stood beside a waterfall and you feel that little bit of a spray? And how good that feels? Yeah, that's that moving water. There's scientific basis in that. I don't even know what it all is, but there is basis in that, and it clears everything. It cleans it, and it uplifts everything, increases vibration. So spend a lot of time in or near the water. Yeah, to recharge your batteries. Yeah, exactly, right? So the more you can be near the water and get in it, the better. It'll just make you feel so good. Because so you've been becoming more and more sensitive all the time. This seems to be food related. It feels, for many of you, feels like food related. You're getting more food sensitivities, more things that upset you, that you think, oh dear, I better avoid that food and I better avoid that other food. So what that actually is an indication that you need to detox. So find a really good liver cleanse, a natural, like supplements, herbal, whatever. Oops, sorry, banged the camera. This cord gets in the way, and sometimes I accidentally pull on it, so I apologize. So cleaning up your liver, cleaning up your kidneys, your bowels, doing those cleanses. Do them kind of, do one and then wait a week and then do another one. And then do those probably quarterly all year long. And that will really help you. Especially liver. Feels like especially liver for you guys. So go to a health food store, talk to the experts there who work there, and find a really great liver cleanse. It's yeah, and do it multiple times. Like, it feels like this is not a one-time deal. Yeah, and in between times, eating the good food, like lots and lots of vegetables and not so much for processed stuff. Drink lots of water, put some chlorophyll in your water. That cleanses everything as well. Okay, all right, so that's good. You'll get all cleaned out. And then Lakshmi tells you that you have this beautiful, bright future, and there is just nothing to be worried about. And that's the same as your very first card. Let go of stress. There's just nothing to worry about. Like, relax. You can't just go merrily on your way and say, no, I don't have to do anything or pay attention to anything because there's nothing to worry about. No, there is nothing to worry about. But at the same time, you want to be up, like eyes wide open, seeing your life, feeling your life, living your life, right? And that way you're aware of everything that's coming into your life so that you can take full advantage of it and love it and have the adventures. And oh, it just feels so delicious. I'm a little envious, I have to say. This feels so good when you take the opportunities. It's, oh man, this is amazing. This is you living your best life. This is fun. And this is, yes, you're resting. You're also healthy. And you're experiencing all these great things, experiences, times, friends, day trips, all that stuff. That's what this feels like, this beautiful, bright future. Cool, so cool. Okay, all right, so let's look now at October, November, December for you, and we'll see what the end of 2022 looks like for you. And so one card is out. We'll get two more cards out, angels. So this is Sagittarius, October, November, December of 2022. Okay, there's one. Oh, and there's the last one. Okay. Well, this looks so good too. What an amazing year for you. Your friendships. And it feels like new friends too coming in. And how glorious does that feel? Those friends are just the foundation of your world. That's amazing. So some of this is also family, but it's funny because usually the message kind of coming through is that, family is anybody who you consider close enough to you that, that they are friends. Actually, they're not blood family, but you consider them family. This is kind of the opposite of that. This is family who feel like friends. This is awesome. This is family who feel more like friends than, like that friends that you have no obligation to, Where family, there's a little bit of an obligation, right? That, you spend all the holidays together and whatever else. This is that, but it's also that those family members feel like true friends. Yeah, that's so awesome. Truly so awesome. This is also new friends coming into your life, right? And so treasuring them and letting them treasure you. Feeling very valued is how this feels. Like you're finally stepping into your beautiful crew of people. You know how some people always have a crew of friends around them, and they do Friendsgiving and Friendsmas and all those kinds of things, and they spend time together. And you've never really, some of you have had that, and that's beautiful. Some of you are you're finding those people now to be able to do that with. Beautiful. Beautiful. Feels so good. It could be only one or two people. It doesn't have to be a whole big crowd, right? But these people are so valuable. Beautiful. And you can trust, trust yourself, trust your own gut feelings, your intuition. You can trust that your life is on track, that your world is going where it's supposed to go, that trust that you're on your best journey, because all of this is directed by divine guidance. So it feels too like you maybe have some questions going into the end of 2022, and there is all this guidance for you. This is, keep in touch with your angels all year long, so that when you do have a spot where you're experiencing a challenge, that then it's easy to hear the answers from your divine guides, from your angels, from the archangels, from transitioned loved ones. That then by then you're used to hearing those messages. Okay. Well, wow, this is so beautiful. Really spiritual end to your year. Okay, so now we're gonna ask for kind of a one card pull for the general energy encompassing the whole year. Cupid, ah, love is in your year. Isn't that beautiful? So Cupid is with you, hanging out, and so feels maybe like this, that worth waiting for at the beginning of the year. Maybe this is what this is talking about, and letting go of the stress and trusting and everything, and this new friendships. All of this feels very encompassed under this umbrella of Cupid and love. Yeah, what a beautiful, loving year for you. Okay, well, Sagittarius, thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate you very much, and I love you. And hey, have a great year.